Glub, 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 glub.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Brew Review Crew. I'm Ron.
And I'm Corey. And you know, beer trading is one of our favorite things to do. And one of the best parts about it is that you get beers from all over the country that you could never have before. And so we gave up a coveted bottle of KBS.
Guys, if you know anything about KBS, you know how hard it is to come by. So for us to let one out of our icy cold hands, we had to get something great in return, and I think we did. This is Russian River's Supplication, which is a sour that is brewed with cherries and Pinot Noir barrels. And, you know, if you know anything about Russian River, they are the creators of Pliny the Elder and Younger, which you can see our review of Pliny the Elder right here. But today, we're looking at Supplication. It's a sour, cherries, all the things I love in this world. So let's open it up and check it out.
So we just had another barrel-aged cherry sour from The Alchemist. So I'm kind of interested to see how Russian River kind of differs from theirs perspective of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, right off the bat, I can tell it is not as dark. You know, it's not as red.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more of an amber color.
Yeah, this is much more resembling like an actual, you know, like an ale instead of almost like cherry juice like the other one.
Right.
So yeah, in terms of appearance, this one looks like a beer.
It's nicely carbonated. I mean, it laces pretty well. It's tan color head, and it poured pretty thick, but then it's dissipated since.
You know, I think with it being in a Pinot Noir barrel,
Yeah.
I know for a fact I've never had a beer aged in a red wine barrel, so I think that'll add a whole different character to the nose and the taste. So let's find out.
All right. I mean, that smells just like wine.
Yeah.
I mean, a very grapey, very red wine characteristic to it.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely red wine characteristics. Also a really nice, rich, deep cherry. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to say tart, but like a dark cherry. It's getting a ton of that red wine character.
But what I noticed after I swirled it was it gets more bready, the aroma. Once I kind of mix up that carbonation a little bit, you get more of the malt notes. But yeah, some sour cherry to it too.
Yeah, so far off the nose, I think the description's right on. Cherry, ale, sour, red wine barrels, it's all there.
Yeah.
Russian River is known for their other very popular beers. Let's just see how this one stands up to its brothers. Cheers.
Oh, yeah. I love that Brett character.
Oh, yeah.
The nice pucker, the nice almost warhead candy type flavor to it. It's got just a great lactic bite that some other sours are actually lacking too much.
I'm actually upset that I have to share this with you. I want this all to myself. This is really, really good. Obviously, it has that monster sour bite to it.
Yeah.
Not subdued at all. They unleashed that Brett on us,
Yeah.
and it's delicious. But that tart cherry, man, really good.
I mean, cherry, like tart cherry pie is what I always think of when we have beers like this.
You're getting all that sour quality right on the sides of your tongue and making that pucker and the salivation. And with the Pinot Noir, it's got that deep, rich character to it.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of sweetness, too. I mean, it coats your mouth with that, like, saccharin type flavor, and you get a little bit of the stickiness, too. But, like you said, that sour character is just exactly what you want in a sour beer.
The tartness of the cherries comes through. The lactic bite comes through. You get those dark red wine characteristics. Everything is firing on all cylinders with this beer. I think we made a real good trade.
KBS, you obviously have seen our video, and that is a phenomenal beer. But one for one, I'm not disappointed at all.
Absolutely
this
not.
definitely lives up to everything it's supposed to be.
All right, guys, if you aren't beer trading yet, you should really consider getting into it because there are so many beers out there that you aren't tasting. I don't care where you're at. There are beers out there that you can't get. Like for us, it's this, and it is excellent. I'm so happy we traded for it. Corey, what grade are you giving it?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of a sucker for sours now, so maybe it's a little bit high, but I'm going to go with probably like a 91. There's not a barrage of different flavors. It's kind of one note.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish that the cherry came out more. I mean, it's a brown ale base. I wish a little more of that brown ale, kind of like those toffee and caramel flavors, come out more. But for the most part, all I get is that great sour. And while I love that flavor, it's not as complex as I hoped it would be.
Yeah, those are all good points. I'm going to go actually a couple of shades higher than you. I'm going to go 97. I love this flavor. I love the addition of cherries to add a tartness to the already sour bacteria that they throw into this beer. On top of aging it in red wine barrels, I just think it fires on all cylinders. Like I said before, it's a perfect combination of all those things, and for that reason, it gets a solid A from me. Great, great beer.
All right, everyone. We don't know if he's a vegetarian, but we have to thank Rest in Peas for this beer, because without him, we would never have given it a try.
Hope you enjoy the KBS.
Yes, and always remember,
We're the Brew Review Crew.
we'll review.
A brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey guys, like that review? Click on the video for our previous episode.
You want to check out your favorite beer by the style? Click on the logo in the top left corner.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Cheers. Oh, it's the Brew Review Crew. Oh, Rocco. Oh, Ed.